Nintendo!
Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac, where today we're going to play Star Fox Assault on the Nintendo GameCube. I'm not going to try and talk through cutscenes, so I'm going to be gone for a minute. Enjoy.
Remnants of Andross's butchers. You've kept us busy, but now your end is at hand.
No quarter! Show these dogs we mean business!
All ships, battle formation V. Break through the center. The Corneria fleet is broken through our front lines. They're everywhere.
Think you're tough, eh? In that case, it's secret weapon time! Stealth Squadron, open fire!
Stinking ape! We underestimated the strength of his reserves.
Detecting gate transmission outside the combat sector. Great Fox? Command! This is Star Fox team!
Team Star Fox, ready for duty.
Leave these losers to the pros! We'll beat them in no time!
Well, Fox, looks like we're not too late.
Yep, of course, General.
It's just so crazy! I can't believe Andross had so darn many troops left behind!
They're almost all common scum, in it for the money.
They're quite dedicated for a bunch of hired guns.
The leader of this rebellion is none other than Oikanny.
Okay, I see now. So we're here because...
We're here because we gotta put this creep on ice.
Yes, you must take him down. I'm counting on you. Now, get prepped and go.
Let's go, team. Communications line, green.
Oikanny's no pushover, so be careful out there.
Left line is.
The outcome of this battle hangs on you, team. Are you all ready? Launch all ships!
Alright, well, here we go. Now I'm just gonna commentate over the actual gameplay. Like I said, I mean, I was even speculating maybe not talking in general, because I think some games like this one I think are just very cinematic and very good in the sense that it almost feels like a disservice to talk over them, but at the end of the day, I mean, you know, I'm sure you could find a whole bunch of videos on Star Fox Assault without any commentary, so if that's what you're here for, you know, you're in luck. But like I said, I'm not going to talk during cutscenes, but you know, I think I'm just going to talk about today about how underrated I think this game is. This is the only one that I've ever played in the Star Fox series so far. I do intend on playing at least, you know, Star Fox 64. A lot of the other ones, you know, people say just aren't very good, like Adventures and I think it's Star Fox Command on the DS. I haven't played either of those. I'm willing to give them a try. Adventures, you know, not the stereotypical Star Fox game, however. So that one I think is just going to be kind of judged differently, in my opinion, than other ones. But this one, I think it did a lot to try and, you know, separate itself from the traditional formula, and I think that's just really cool. You know, I love the on-foot sections, which a lot of people hate. They're not the best. They've certainly aged, but you know, I think it's a lot of fun. You know, the R-Wing sections, you got the Landmaster sections that are still fun. But you know, maybe I'll play. You know, I love this game. And, you know, especially I think it's multiplayer. I think it could have been better. I think they could add more characters. You know, Wolf O'Donnell is the only one you can unlock, which, you know, you unlock by making sure all your teammates stay safe in every level of the game. But other than that, I mean, they could have put Panther. I think it's a Leo. I think is the gecko guy, but I can't actually remember for sure. Pigma could have been another one. There could have been a lot more characters. Pappy, that they could have been a lot more characters they could have used for multiplayer, but you know, I don't think that's people's main issue in this game.
Star Fox is headed this way. Star Fox, eh?
Oikanny is hilarious, but yeah, it sounds like a lot of people didn't like the on rail section. Or on foot section, because I can't even talk today. The on foot section is what a lot of people seem to have an issue with. Also, it's a very short game. It's only 10 chapters, and it seems kind of long at first, but I mean, you can actually get this over with in I think probably like less than 2 hours. It's that short, and it's kind of one of those games they want you to replay, especially on higher difficulties, but I think I'm just going to do a single playthrough. But I don't know. I think for what it is, it's very fun. I like how this is one of the few ones that actually does try and continue the story after the fact. I think they kind of became way too obsessed with Star Fox 64 after this, but once again, I haven't played that yet, so it could be an issue of, I play Star Fox 64. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Star Fox Assault, terrible ideas, this and that, but I don't know. I know the Star Fox series as a whole just is not doing well at this point, unfortunately.
Oikanny seems to have fled, but he may be lying in wait for us. I want all of you to proceed with caution.
Worrying a bit much, aren't you, Gramps?
Let's take it in low.
But yeah, unfortunately, at this time, Star Fox Zero did not do very well at all. People didn't like it. And that was at the end of the Wii U era. So, the closest thing to a game they've had is when they combined with, I think it's like some Starfield Atlas or something like that. I probably got the title wrong, but, that's the best we have for Star Fox at this time. And, I think there are definitely a few people that are just saying, the series is just dead at this point. Star Fox Zero was kind of its last chance, and I mean, I hope that's not the case, because I feel like even with this game, you look at it and it could have been more, but I don't know. I think if Nintendo put a little more stock into the IP and really tried, they definitely experimented, but I think, if they kind of gave it a little more polish and love, I think that, these games could really make a comeback, not to the degree it was. I mean, I think Star Fox and Star Fox 64, they were known for pushing boundaries of their, console generations and whatnot. and you know, just they're you know, icons and you know, Nintendo history. They're what made Star Fox so famous. Whereas I think the GameCube, the reason why they even got 2 chances is for the fact of how, you know, Star Fox was still a big deal at the time. So I mean, it's sad to see, you know, just the state it is now. You know, even more so than, you know, properties like F-Zero. It was just such a big deal at the time, and now it's just kind of, unfortunately, known for mediocrity, which is just kind of really sad at this point. Mediocrity in re-releasing Star Fox 64. And, you know, I think it's silly to hold it against it, but, you know, a lot of people were a little underwhelmed with Star Fox 2, the unreleased one that was released with the SNES Classic that eventually came out. But, you know, I think if they make a game similar to Assault, I think they need to have a solid story. And maybe, yeah, just kind of focus on, you know, what made it successful in the first place, you know, the R-Wing sections. A thing that in Star Fox 64 that a lot of people liked was you could kind of choose your path. And, you know, essentially there's multiple different stories you can go down through, from what I can tell, based on what you did in the previous level, which I think sounds really cool. So, you know, if they did that, I think would be good.
That's enough hide and seek! Let me show you my true power!
Oikanny, you ignorant ape. What are you up to?
Careful, Fox. You never know what a cornered beast might do.
I must bring an end to our relationship! Die! Ha 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 ha!
You think you can win? Don't make me laugh.
Oikanny is probably one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Just his voice and his over-the-top nonsense. I think it's just hilarious. It's a very good opening level, in my opinion.
I'll show you!
Plus, it's just a memorable boss battle in the sense of just, you know, it's that first one. I think it does a really good job of, you know, showing what you need to do, you know, getting used to the game. I think it's very good. Essentially, I guess you could maybe call it a tutorial level. Nice, simple, and easy, but fun to replay. Is that it? No.
Is that all you fools have got? I am the one and only true heir to the great Emperor Andros, the new Emperor, Andrew Oikanny, Uncle Andros!
What? Reinforcements?
That doesn't look friendly.
Such strange thought patterns.
No, it can't be.
Aparoid, Aparoid, Aparoid. Aparoid? There's no time to hesitate. Return fire.
I also wonder in the Star Fox series, because I always think of Fire Emblem, how that went from pretty much relative obscurity, especially in America, to, you know, where it is now, and it's kind of mixed on what people like about it. You know, obviously the gameplay I think is really great, the best part of it, of course, but then there's obviously the people that, you know, they call it a dating sim, which I think is I think some people treat it that way, but I think is a bit much in my opinion. But, you know, I definitely get where it gets that tagline, you know, waifu wars is what it's called and whatnot. But, you know, I wonder sometimes if, you know, Star Fox could essentially do the same thing in that way, but for the furries, and how people would react to that. Just, you know, Fox, and you're just trying to get with all the furry chicks or whatever. They got a few of them, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much the first mission in this game, so I'm going to shut up and let the rest of the cutscenes play out. Thanks for joining us, and remember to have a nice day.
Somehow, we beat it.
But what a strange creature. Wait, what's that?
I don't believe it. Fox, You have to get that.
Really? Well, okay.
Whoa, we got company.
Ox, grab that thing and get out of there.